to turn this. That's all of my OPS stuff. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I dress for the occasion. There you go. Hide that. There we go. Let's take a look at that for a second while I just compose myself. Okay. Doing this challenge is actually really terrifying because I feel like I can do it. I did it duo. Did it with 2 people. Went perfectly fine. Did it within an hour as well too. It was perfectly easy. But usually streaming dungeons on this thing is just not it. It doesn't go very well for some odd reason. So I'm just going to hope that this is a change and that I actually succeed when doing this. But we'll find out. So to explain this challenge for you, we're going to go into Warlord's Ruin on this one. This is a dungeon from a few seasons back, quite a few seasons. The challenge is to... Hi, Barry. The challenge here is to do this dungeon solo with either bows, glaives, or swords only, and nothing else. Abilities count as well too, so those are fine. But I have never soloed this dungeon. I have never solo flawless this dungeon, obviously, as well too. I don't think I've ever flawless this dungeon, period. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But coming off of being the solo flawless champion of Vesper's hosts, I got a little bit more confidence. But again, just doing it on stream just never works. So we'll see what happens. I feel good. This is a good start. Barry, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping. That's all I can say right now. How are you doing, sir? How are we doing well?
A minion of the Ahamkara here, I guess. Approach
Back it up.
with caution.
Back it up. There we go. Let's go for it. Alright, first encounter always comes up pretty quickly on Warlord's Ruin. That's going to be my boss. I'm gonna have to kill all these people. I'm gonna wait for this person to put up this fire for me to work with. Thank you. I gotta take out these eyes so I can get out of this cage. They made it pretty easy for me this first time, so that's good. Hopefully I can extend the damage phase here. If I can get both of these two to convert to that. 7 seconds. Keep that going. Ugh. Come on. You're not gonna give it to me. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can do here. Is it gonna give it to me? No, it's not. Okay. Perfect. It's not the best. Not the best damage so far. Not the best. It could have been better. I need to be using this one. Since I have 2 bows that I can cycle through. Alright. Second one, where's the third one? There's the third one. If I don't get those 3 in time, by the way, I will die, like, instantaneously. It's kind of a trap, unfortunately, but so far so good. In the meantime I die in these encounters, I may very well have to restart this entire encounter. Ideally, we don't have to do that. We're just going to go ahead and try this instead. There we go, that's what I was looking for. It's a little whirling effect. You can barely see it through the snow, but kind of playing, unfortunately. I really want to extend my damage phase here if I can. But we'll work on that. Not really giving me good placements on these things, so that kind of sucks. But still almost halfway through damage on the first boss, that's fine. Relatively safely as well. He's pulling up. 1, 2, perfect. Still might give me a really bad, yeah, it's just so far away, unfortunately. Let's see if I can make a run for it. Yeah, still got 8 seconds. I haven't really gone full strength on this yet. I will now though, because I'm going to get that. Okay. Still haven't got nano assault on this yet either, so that's kind of another thing I'm looking for. I have it, but I'm not going to use it yet, because I'm going to run out of time on this damage phase. So on the next damage phase, I should be able to finish this part. Should. Oh, thank you, Barry. And hi, Emiko. That I've been able to watch my chat for a second. All right, maybe this might be a good one. This might be a good one. 1, 2, 3. Got grenade back just in time. My controller is still messing up, so I can't do it yet. There we go. Oh yeah, we got time. We got time. Really didn't want these guys to join me in this ring. I almost might die. Hold on, this isn't good. Alright, we're better. But I might not have time. I might. I do. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. We 3 hits. That's fine. So
what was that? I just got
that was good.
Taken energy.
That was a chimera.
I need
It must be the
5.
Ahamkara's avatar.
5. Okay. I never really understand like how many of these I have to do at a time. Like if I have to shoot them counterclockwise like this, or clockwise like this. Thank you, Emiko. Hey, do you remember if we like have to do like what that number is? Do you remember? Wait, I have to go this thing first. Do you remember if we have to do like 5? If the number over here says 5, right? Does it have to be counterclockwise for those 5, or does it have to be clockwise for those 5? Right here. I'm trying to remember. That's counter. Should be counter. Should be able to go up here and go for the most furthest one here. I'm just gonna have that one be counter and just shoot the other ones at counter, or shoot the other ones at clockwise. Screw it. So we're gonna leave that one, then shoot the other ones to be clockwise, and just assume that's how this works. And if it doesn't work that way, then it'll just work the other way. That's fine. That's clockwise. So while this is going on, there's 2 more encounters I have to do. The encounter I just did a second ago is probably going to be the last time I do this specific loadout. I have another loadout that I kind of want to use instead, just because I have to play at more distance compared to the first one we just did. So let's see if this works. Okay, so it's the other way around. Perfect. Great. So, you. You're already going. You. And then we're just going to do the other one. Give me a second. I always wanted to have like some sort of note of this because I'm already getting confused. So this should be 1, and this is counter. Jumping is fundamental. It's counter, 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 counter. And then this one should be... Okay, cool. So I should be good. I don't know why I got thrown out there, but for some reason I still feel like this is going to be wrong. I don't know why. See? See? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't have a clue. So maybe I missed one. So let's do that one clockwise. This is destroying my time, by the way. Destroying it. Absolutely obliterating it. So that one's clockwise. Clockwise. Just gonna shoot this one once and just assume that that should do it. Should do it. Should. I don't have to go over here. I can just do it from here. Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally made it work. How about? Somehow that was way harder than the first encounter. Somehow. Not gonna change loadout yet. I very well could. But instead, I'm gonna kill all of these individuals who have no idea I'm here. Somehow. This next part is really just kind of surviving this maze effectively. I don't know if you can see it on screen here, but there's going to be some opportunities for some traps we gotta avoid. Such as that one. I don't have to worry about that guy. Such as those. These are pressure points, basically, and we might see them activated at some point, especially if I make a mistake, which I very possibly can. Actually, this is going to be a great point. Yep, there you go. Let's see if I can avoid these guys. Sure can't. I'm just going to duck under and see if they can chase me. That worked perfectly. Just go up here. Someone just activated it again. But I think this one, yeah, it's this one I have to worry about. So I gotta kind of hug this wall. There you go. Jump over. Oh my gosh, how did you just spawn in and screw me over? Alright. They're gonna try and come over, they're gonna die. I think we're basically good. Yeah, we should be good. I feel like there still might be one more. Might be wrong. There it is. I got a duck under. Come on. Come on. No. There you go. No. Go away. Please. Oh, it screwed me because of that. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. That's not fair. That's frankly not fair. Alright, fine. Good thing I don't have to do this flawless. But it would have been nice. Especially when I was definitely doing it flawless already. That was not my fault, by the way. I want that on the record. That was totally not my fault. They froze me. It popped me back up out of my crouch and it killed me. And that's just wrong. And I should have been more noble about killing these guys first anyway, but the price you pay, I guess. If that's the only death I have in this, I might do this all over again just to see if I can get flawless. Unironically. Get out of the way, dude. Alright. It's definitely not my fault. This should be the one I'm hugging. Yeah, I'm hugging the wall. I'm jumping over this one. This guy's still here. How that didn't explode, I don't know how. I'm just running away. This one should be good. Just need to go through this part. Okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have to go that way the entire time. That's even worse to know. That's even worse. Wow. Get out of here. Piece of garbage. I do know how to jump over that though. And yeah, I think I'm good. So I literally took the wrong turn the first time and that's why I died. That's genuinely what happened. Wow. Okay. I have to fall down this thing. This time I do. Still going this way. Jumping up. And this will be the route to the second boss. If I can jump. And this will be where I change loadouts probably for the rest of this run. Or actually, not even yet. I need to get up here. Also have to be careful here. So, of course, you're going to see this one guy. They're already dead. But then you're going to see these things pop up. It's going to wake up everyone else. There's going to be some screams. You might have just saw it a second ago. Yeah, these screams are going to just jump and try and get on this platform. These screams, while jumping, have all killed me. Like in the crossover of this bridge. So I'm going to just take these guys out already. And just not even mess with that. For some reason, they just love to throw me off the path and just kill me. Sure. This is going to be the final boss, by the way. A little bit later. I had a feeling I was going to get it. Okay, I gotta be careful here, because this is going to fall. Alright, we're good. I always forget where this takes me. Okay, up here. Not catching the wall. Nope. Just latch one. Just pick it up. There you go. Perfect. Shouldn't be any more traps here, so we can just kind of rush through. And we find ourselves at the next boss. So from here, I'm probably going to change to kind of got options, because I could do Sullen Claw, and I probably don't want to. Sullen Claw could work if I get pinged off the side of this thing. There's going to be a part where the boss in the middle can like shoot you off if you keep flying too high. So that could be an issue. But I think I'll probably just stick with I mean, I guess I would have Orgosum to help just in case. But that would kind of imply that I don't use this weapon at all. So I'll take a look and see how it works with submersion. Because I guess I won't necessarily have to worry about ammo if I'm just using Ergosum for the majority of it anyway. Alright, so for this one, what I'm going to have to do, since the first encounter was fairly straightforward, I have to take out all of these eyes first. You can already kind of see I'm getting kind of pushed back by that big old ogre in the back. And that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to have the sword on. Especially when I have all the focus on me in a solo run, that's kind of the issue, and that's also an issue with my controller making a mistake for me. That's fine. Alright, so I just summoned one of the bigger enemies. I'm just going to kind of wait for it to ideally summon a Spire here. Yep, perfect. I'm just going to... Alright, so there's this buff at the top, or I guess a debuff. You can see Biting Cold is going to fling down because I'm no longer in the flame. I almost got shot there as well, too, off the map one more time. So I got two of the spires I was looking for right there. It's going to summon two kind of orbs of flame in the center. Once that Eminent Wish goes away, there we go. And what I'm going to want to do is stay safe, but my controller is not allowing that. There we go. I'm trying to take out some of these eyes before I take these charges and light these flames here. There's gonna be 4 flames. You're gonna see them kind of scattered across the map right in the center here. I have to light all 4 of them in order to start the damage phase for the big old meteor at the bottom here. There's 2 on the right, there's going to be 2 on the left once I get enough of those charges to light those torches, and then I'll just kind of have to rotate around all of those charges in a kind of like a time elapsing damage phase. Let's see if we can get 2 more of these here. Nice. Make my job easy. I just shot that bow and I should not have shot that. Okay, perfect. We're actually good. That's perfect. So I should be able to get another 2 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that biting coals can come down now. There we go. Hopefully I can get my arc grenade back. You can see the bottom left, it's still kind of recharging here. And it's good. And then which is going to go out in now. So ideally I can get some more kills here with this kind of grenade that I'm using right now. Yeah, perfect. So I can get that grenade back and just kind of refresh the timer on it. So you're going to see me do like a few different things right now to start the damage phase. So boom, 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 boom. And at a certain point here, yep, it actually just went away. So I gotta go down to this one, this torch. And you can see kind of why I chose to go with Virgo's Tongue here, because I'm kind of shooting at range. I kind of expected that, especially when this kind of weapon is going to kind of stagger it a little bit. Alright, so now I gotta kind of cross over it, which is not good. But we're good. Keep going, keep staggering. Perfect, thank you for that one enemy that just decided to get away from it. It's not really giving me the damage I really want, to be honest. Let's see here. So I'm only at aggregate charge 2. Alright, I almost got a chance to shoot that second zoomer. I almost got a chance, but would have been awesome. But I'll save it for the next time. Alright, so basically what just happened, that was a rotation of the damage phase. And just do it all over again until this boss is dead. Tunnel vision is totally happening right now though. I just procced something called Devour. You can see on the left there at the top, it's got a 10-second timer currently. Anytime I kill an enemy with one of my abilities, it will reset that timer and it will give me my health back pretty much instantaneously, which is great. It's also absolutely one of the reasons why I'm still alive right now. I should be summoning this thorn, so let's let them come up. Perfect. Perfect. I should be able to just sit in the middle once again, get 2 more. Do the same rotation. Perfect. Fucking cold is gone. Got 10 seconds left, so I just gotta stay alive for the time being. Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a good 3 hours to explain all the abilities that are kind of on the left side of my screen at the moment. Just gotta give you insight of exactly how I'm doing this. But you don't need to know that. You're fine. I trust you. You know exactly what's happening. Alright, 2 torches down. So I'm going to do the same exact thing again. Should get these eyes taken care of. Alright. Oh my gosh, it took out a third of his health by doing that. Okay, that's perfect. There we go. Appreciate it. Already had biting 3 though, so that's kind of sketchy. We're good. Alright, so I should be able to do damage momentarily here. Come on. I think it's the only thing I really kind of hate about bows is that I don't really have the draw time on these particular bows that I would love to have. But it is what it is. Look at it, bang, thank you. Yep, there you go, once again. Seeing the power take place here, keeping me alive. I really want to get this one. Alright, so we're going to do this again. Boom, 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 and boom. Alright, I really want to get... Oh boy. How do I want to do this here? I think I want to just do that. So I don't know, no one's going to really notice that, but I definitely didn't have an opportunity to throw that last transcendent grenade that I really wanted to throw. That's okay. Still trucking, still got plenty of ammo, still good. And one more part of the rotation. I don't think I'm gonna get... Oh, I don't even have a special. Okay, I don't have any. Sorry. That's not good. I totally botched that last part. Wow, okay. That's fine. Almost got super back in time. This is the funny part as well, too, is that I'm just not getting super soon enough, unfortunately. Even though my super is probably extremely high. Probably want to do this. A lot of things are happening in my face right now. I'm trying real hard just to kind of like slow some of this down. There we go. There we go. Alright. Should be able to take that out pretty easily. Yep, there we go. He doesn't allow me to do these type of things in life. Look. I tried to get you in this game, and I understand heavily why I could not keep you in this game. It's totally understandable. This is a lot. Got those. I'm doing this without the grenade, apparently. That was almost a bad idea. I do also feel like this is the... As far as health bars are concerned, I do feel like this is the hardest boss in this particular dungeon, going through this one. Like, it might be a little bit easier to pick through that last boss. At the end of the day, it might be. Just going off the strength of what I experienced the other day. So if I can get through this, it might be alright. What else can I explain here? Elemental honing at the bottom is also another reason why I love this particular build. You're seeing a lot of fire, you're seeing a lot of blue, you're seeing a lot of dark blue. Thank you for putting that right there, by the way, my goodness. Depending on how many elements I can kind of put together and shoot and damage with at the same time, that's going to increase the, I guess, multiplicative damage on elemental honing at the bottom left. which is fantastic. I should also probably focus on killing these guys with this if I can. Because I would love to get Transcendence before this damage phase if I could. I'm probably going to end up being under Transcendent, probably like in the middle of this damage phase, which kind of sucks. Actually, I got a better idea. Matter of fact, if I did. My eyes don't take him out first. Transcendent at the bottom left here, you're going to see is that orange bar mixing with that pink bar. That's kind of what I'm looking to do right now, but it's not going to happen. It's fine. We're just going to go for damage while I got the opportunity. It's so close too, which is the worst part, but it's fine. Alright. I got it literally the second I was talking about it. That's so funny. Gotta switch off of the sword. Thank you. That's fine. I'm just gonna throw it here as much as I don't want to do that. Aggro charge, kind of similar to Element of Honing, just kind of increasing that damage multiplicatively. Alright, out of ammo. Plenty of ammo in this ward. Just gotta survive it. Oh, I'm not even gonna survive it either. Because I don't have that. I gotta stay safe on this one. Might maybe end up being one more damage phase. Maybe. I don't really know. That could have been better. I always tend to struggle in that kind of final half of this one. Kind of already pretty high on Prismatic now too. As long as I can just get that orange half back up again, that'd be nice. I do also think that if I had another weapon that I wasn't using in the bow, I might be able to get 2 supers within a damage phase, which would be totally ideal. And if I did have 2 supers per damage phase, I promise you, I would not be playing this part of the encounter right now. It would be so over. Alright. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. So the reason why I want this guy to drop it, like he is instantly going to spawn one of these fires, right? If I kill him too fast, he's not going to drop the second one. But if I kind of like pepper him, kind of like tickle, you know, then he might drop the second one. That'd be nice. Kind of similar to how you're going to see over here. I think you have potentially been seeing it every time I get to the center. You might actually see this one spawn. Another one. There's usually 2 that you can do, so you technically can do... No! Come on! At what point did I burn? At what point? Fine. Alright, do it all over again. You figured it out by now, so I don't need to explain anything to you. Actually, do I want to... Submersion was kind of doing pretty good damage. We'll go for it. Let's see what happens. I already pulled the thing anyway. Alright. It's all over. I actually prefer dying at some point other than that trap from earlier, because I really did not want that to be the only death I had in this. That would have been so messed up. I don't know if I can change... Well, I probably shouldn't do it now, but... Come on. Come on. Come on. You're kidding me! I'm so weird. I can't get that third one to go. Or the second one for some odd reason. Alright, we're gonna do this in a couple different ways. This is getting super scuffed real fast, and I don't know why. Would have imagined that. Let me see here. This is taking way longer to kill this thing. Huh. This does have... Oh, it doesn't. I'm stupid. Okay. I was looking for a particular thing, and it was not going to be what I thought I was going to get. That might be worth changing perks. Currently it's on one perk. And you'll see there, previously, there's an opportunity for kind of switching around perks on the fly, which is really cool. Obviously certain perks do certain things. Situational awareness may allow me to change it before I spawn this thing. And I might just do that. Depending I don't die in the background. So you might see visually what's about to happen here. Yeah, there you go. So it took 2 of those. So just kind of like spamming explosions right on them. Was exactly what I wanted. I appreciate that. It's weird. It takes a lot of trial and error, as you can tell from the previous encounter that I just had. Can I shoot this? It didn't do its damage at all. That's fine. I think the other thing that's also really messed up about this part is that when you're doing it solo, you are the only focus. Usually it's going to be 3 people in this kind of activity. If it's a raid, there's a similar contact. It's like 6 people. So you don't really have to worry about the boss at all times. But especially in this encounter, the boss is going to look at me like every single time I'm moving. If I'm not in cover, I'm getting shot by this boss. Ooh. So that would get a little thingy from that. That's okay. Alright. I only need 1 of these spires. I can just kind of lay this thing to waste the second one comes near me. It's going to give me 2 anyway. Perfect. And you might have seen exactly how that sword works. I've been kind of flinging it at a boss at a time. There's a lot of different versions of this sword in particular, but this one is kind of just giving additional damage over time. It's kind of the burn damage that I'm looking for. And it's doing wonders, but I do wish I could reload these other weapons way faster. That'd be so awesome. So I do have prismatic. I do not have my grenade though, which I really want back, but I should be getting it right about now. Alright, so this should be damage. Give me the thingy. Thank you. I should be able to get it back. Alright. I'm actually going to start with the bow. See, aggro charge is at 3. Let's talk about health back. It's back at 2, unfortunately. But should be able to get this back. Not as much damage as I would want in this particular part. I'm going to try and get this grenade consumed again. Kinetic tremors, I should say, so I can get some kinetic damage out of nowhere. I'm getting shocked like crazy. I'm gonna do one more of these. That does not help my health whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Do I have time? I do have time. Wow, I did good. I don't know why I got the super back. I'm in trouble. Okay. Well, I got my super back in time, which is crazy. Didn't expect that, but it might have been because of the kinetic bow accelerating that. And it might also be because I have kinetic tremors on. So I'm going to keep that on and see how that works. To put that in English for you, if you thought I was doing a lot for a damage rotation already, I'm doing more. Is basically what's happening. Time. There should be another 2 once we get back into it. Alright. Fighting Cold's gonna get me to 7, but I can cool that off. Ironically, I probably should just stay kind of right here in the middle of these parts. Just because I'm not having to face the enemies on the left side. If you're seeing me do this right now, it's because my controller is not responding to the grenade. There we go. So I'm still adjusting. Still seeing a lot of damage. I could also, if I were smart, probably put damage resistance to solar. But I don't know if I have time for that. They're already died. They're all dying. Where's that big old guy in the floor? There he is. I'm gonna try and get some shots off of you real quick. There you go, that's exactly why. So I can get that prismatic up. I don't even have to kill him, I just need to get some shots off. Why not have it for the boss? Why not? You're gonna see again from time to time, especially on this left side here. I'm just kind of getting pelted by this boss. This actually might be a bad. Ooh, I do not want this to be placed here. Alright, so I might have to play this a little differently now. Get Fine Cold off. Usually I've had the pleasure of having these little rings overlap, or at least when they were available, having the rings overlap, so I didn't have to kind of go back and forth like I just did. But we're good. Also get another 2 there. This is damage actually. Okay, so kind of do that for a second. Alright, so I'm going to refresh this timer before I put this in. Thank God I didn't miss that. That should have killed me, but it didn't. Overshot the grenade. That's also kind of okay, I guess. Am I already having to go over here? Dang, that sucks. Ads are getting in my way. Connect terminus is working, so that's good. Just gonna have to get over here with it. Okay. Nah, I didn't want to burn it until I got over here, but that's fine. I could have thrown that needle, but that's okay. No, dang it. I gotta get out of there. Could have had more time on the damage, but I'll take that. I'll just have to do it 2 more times. Ooh, that was a terrible shot. It's fine. Don't know where you came from, kiddo. You know what? I think you're starting to see how I'm getting kind of like, yeah. I'm gonna kind of like pushed by them, which is really messed up. That boss is a killer. I've had multiple runs in just because I got shot off of this ledge. So if I jump at all, I am in trouble. Please drop it. Drop the thing. Thank you. Right there. Did we get? Yep. Testing do be scanning sometimes though. That's kind of crazy. Alright. 8. Perfect. Got her 2. Nope, I'm gonna stay back here like I said I would. Get some shots off. I wouldn't imagine this thing dies by the time. No, I got 0 seconds. That's fine. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill this thing from distance with just a bow. No way. I'm gonna take the furthest torch while I got the opportunity. Alright, so it's 2 down. Transcendent's gonna be ready when I need it. This was a very dangerous move on my end to start that at that particular point, but it's fine. Alright, time to overlap. Yep, we're good. So there should be another 2 damage phase right after this. I don't know where that enemy is. I could not see. They're somewhere in there. This one just flew at me. Alright, I'm also going to see if I can take out some of these eyes while thinking about it. I should have the opportunity. Yeah, there we go. These eyes do shoot back as well too, so that's kind of another reason why I wanted to do that. Little sketchy. It didn't want to give me that grenade. Alright. Restart the timer on the grenade if I can. Yep. 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 I'm gonna just throw this on my feet so I can get the power back. My tremor's going as well too. It is not working though, unfortunately. Piece of garbage. I just got shot with the meanest grenade out of nowhere from just the top right or the top left. I don't know how that hit me. I should be able to get health back. It should be fine. I would love to get super again. I still haven't gotten my health back. Oh my gosh. No, I can't do it. Oh, that's fine. I should be able to finish it with the next frame of that. I was flying too high and I couldn't get my bearings whatsoever. Plus my health wasn't coming back at all for some odd reason. And it might be because I just have a really low health kind of stat distribution on the armor, which is a whole other story, by the way. I don't even want to. I'm going to spare the details on that. I'm already giving you so much information right now. I'm just going to keep moving on here. You're not going to drop it before you die, are you? Yep, that's how they go. Okay, well. Oh, it did. Nice. That was lucky. Alright, got 2. Yeah, you can already see it's just constant shooting. One down. Still pretty close to Transcendence. That's also good. Got the hard one out of the way. So let's get this one now. Just trying to get Transcendent back up here. Should be there momentarily. Probably when I kill these guys and these eyes. And there we go. Not necessarily going to try and throw everything at it too fast. Going to give it a shot. Perfect. Fantastic. Should be good to get both here. I think I'm going to get ran up on though. Yeah. Perfect. So I got both. So that's good. Ready to do damage. And ideally, if you're in this encounter, do the same thing I did earlier. Shoot out some eyes first. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, got a grenade in. Boom. Let's start with the bow. Surely, if I don't die, I should be able to get it from here. Yep, got it. Perfect. Okay. So that's 2 encounters now. And I should be able to stick with this particular build into the next encounter once I get there. Also, I might change to Sullen Claw now. Now, for as much positivity as there's been in this particular run so far, gotta tell you, same thing happened with the New Year's Eve stream, where we got through the 2 encounters perfectly better. Ooh, it didn't cut us. Let me see here. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I don't want this. Dang it. Go away. Went perfectly fine, and then I just hit a wall when I got into that final encounter. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. And literally the only reason why I want that sword that I just put in my inventory a second ago is because I can just kind of zoom through everything and just do that. I want to hit toes there, but didn't give me a chance. There we go. It's this way. Again, like I said, yeah, that could happen. He's gonna jump back. Yep. Cool. Don't need to follow it. Go through the thing. There we go. Wait, I can do this again too. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, all the way over there. I might be able to. Alright, let's get here. There's gonna be some flying rocks, as you can see already. As long as I can just avoid those, that'd be nice. You can see just a shadow. This is the one that falls off? It is. Wow, great. Made it. Is this the one where everyone's okay? Yeah, just not gonna touch them. Just gonna let them stay exactly where they are. They are fine. Not even attacking me. They're good. So okay. Why am I? What am I getting? Oh. Okay. Should be good. And just let this wave go. I really wanted to get on that rock. Hopefully I didn't just die a second ago. See, that rock went down. Get on the rock, thank you. Okay, we're good. That was a lot. Alright, I always hate going into this next room here, because there's just nowhere to kind of hide. Like the second you get up on here, that's when everything just kind of goes up. Yep, that's a lot of men. I know there's still. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's fine. That's totally fine. Is there another one above my head, apparently? I kind of cheated last time I did this, and I just kind of, like, evaded all of that. There you go. Air's kinetic term is working. You can see there's a few explosions after the shot there. Give me a particularly good reason why I really want to have this backup solar sword in a second. That'll be why. Because it's going to be the sole purpose of this particular thing right here is going to be flinging me off. How did you not die? No. Perfect. Do I need to? Screw it. Nah, I'm really taking these guys seriously at the moment. I should be. Okay, cool. I can just kind of like speed past all of this that's coming in my way. Oh wow, we didn't even have any enemies there. Okay, well, fine. Okay, last encounter, final boss. I probably want to go back into the bow and keep this, and we're gonna go for it, see what happens. So I don't think I've done this part in particular, at least. So I don't even think I've done this second encounter solo, as a matter of fact. This one's going to be kind of tricky. It is very easy to just kind of hit tunnel vision on this particular part. Especially when there's so many different elements going on at a time. So you're already probably familiar with the whole spire thing that I'm looking for here. And you can see kind of like these little blights popping up and giving me issues as well too. So this guy's good. Should be giving me pump damage. Perfect. But I also have to worry about these guys now. So you can see at the top there's something that says Hex of Vengeful Corruption. And I have to wait until it gets to the very last second here, so I don't do that. And then I died anyway. There's this, you can already tell, there's this way too much happening. So let me try that again. I'm pretty convinced this is probably the right thing that I want to have, but generally speaking, I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier that with this, I kind of want a little bit more of a draw time, even with the +10 that I just showed you a second ago. But there's so many things happening at once where even the pretty automatic thing that I have on my head at all times, this little blue orb at the top here, is still not even keeping me protected that easily. So I'm gonna kind of keep going. So that's done. Getting all the eyes in the spawn, the little bacons again. I gotta focus on these things not giving me more damage to worry about. Still getting attacked like crazy. Going through it. You gotta go down quicker, sir. Please. Thank you. Alright, there's corruption transferred, and it should give me damage in a moment here. Come on, come on. There we go. It's going to be a particularly short damage phase, unfortunately, just because I don't really have a lot of time to get the other parts of this. So now it's gone, got some damage in, but this is a very long rotation. That's only one part of it. We're going to climb up some steps in a moment. Kill this thing, just get it out of the way. Yep, so climbing up this, killing that. Doing the same thing I did at the base level a second ago, taking out the eyes, 3 on each side. When I'm ready, I don't have to do it immediately, but just get it out of the way. Yeah, Devour again is saving me there. I lost all of my health, and then it came back once one of my abilities and ended up killing the op there. There we go. Alright. Getting my super back pretty soon here. There we go. Not necessarily worried about getting Transcendent at this particular point. It's way more dependent on it in the later stages of this part, and I'll show you that in a little bit, of course. X. Alright. Worry about it now. I'm not gonna get my thing back, which kinda sucks. Yep, already gone. So eager for blood. So we're gonna have to do this a third time at the highest level here. Climbing one more time. Take some of these eyes out. Horrible place to move. I'm kind of trying to be selective about the class ability, that orange on the bottom right. That's kind of like my instant get out of jail free card basically when it comes to health. So I'll just kind of pop that. It'll give me my health back. It'll give me another orb to kind of start shooting at enemies with, kind of involuntarily. And I have to use it now. Because that was a miserable place for that to spawn at. Yeah, I'm gonna get it back there. That's perfect. Get it back pretty quickly. I usually tend to get it back pretty quickly, but a lot of times I don't want to use it if I don't have to. Unlike this little thing. Consuming that grenade. No. Thank you. Alright, got super back. Wondering if I can get Transcendent before this goes on. We'll see. 4, 3, 2. I kind of want to do it at the last second so you don't take it back, which is very possible. That's so funny that I got it just by shooting off. That's so funny. Perfect. Wow. Alright, well, that's gone. Technically speaking, I can just stay here and just kind of keep getting this for super purposes. I want to see if I can get this one, actually. Because I should be able to use that before I go back up. I almost did. But that's fine. Alright, so this is kind of like the 1v1 situation here. So it's me and the boss, and that's it. We're gonna jump platform to platform once this one kind of deteriorates. Throw that grenade, please. Thank you. Should be able to get to halfway damage here. Come on, grenade, 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 grenade. Yeah, there you go. That's gonna happen. That's unfortunate. Oh, and I totally lost that entire thing because the grenade just didn't pop. Okay, well, that's this for you. I was anticipating getting to halfway mark on damage, and I might die, frankly. Thankfully, I didn't. Still pretty good damage though, all things considered. I very well should have screwed all of that up because I just did not get that grenade where I wanted it to be. I do have it back, but I don't need it just yet. Just gonna try and get more Transcendence energy. Bump that orange meter up. I feel like it makes more sense to stay back here for the time being. And just kind of observe what happens with these little lights over here. Anytime you're in the little black goo, that's when I'm losing health. Just kind of by default. Unless I take those things out. As if you didn't need to know more information about how I'm trying to stay alive as I'm doing all of these things at once. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize the power was on. That's crazy. Still doing pretty okay on Transcendent. I would love to have it for this first kind of damage phase, and then for the last one. It's entirely possible I get to. It might not be that possible for me to get to final stands off this rotation. You kind of see the bottom left of the health bar here. That there is a kind of like a little segment off to the far left. So once I hit that segment, that's where I have to kind of throw everything I have at it. And it's kind of a now or never situation. If I don't get it, then I die and I have to start over again. And my grenade is not working once again. This is not good. There we go. Took a little while. Please. Please. Way too long for that. Alright, so I at least got that off. But I also definitely need to get some damage here. I'm only going to get just that. That's really bad. I don't even want to do damage in this one, frankly. Yeah, I barely wanted to do damage on that. That sucks. Was not able to get that grenade off once again. Oh, actually, I have to stay down here anyway. That kind of works, kind of, sort of. So, more information about how this meter works. You can kind of see there's like a lighter yellow part in the middle where I'm currently at. If I don't surpass that, I have to start back here again. So it's not that I have to restart all over, but it's that I have to continue doing damage until I go to the next phase, which I'm not necessarily mad. I'm not. Alright, got it that time. So that I can drop one of the spires. Alright, here we go. The reason why I want this spire to really drop is because it can extend my damage phase as well too, the more I have down. So transferred. Alright, so I should be able to get some pretty good damage here. If I don't get hit. That just got real crazy, real fast. But it's okay, I got the damage. Alright. I actually should have just blindly thrown. I should have just thrown that grenade over to the next spot. That's what I should have done. That would have been smart. Alright, back here. I'm just gonna get this out faster. Same with this. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Alright. Yep. Want that cross section just like we had it previously. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that third one. That'd be really awesome if I could. I actually might be able to if I'm kind of bold enough. Let's see. Ooh, that was sketchy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I did get it. Nice. Okay. I do have shots in the bow, so I can do that. Okay. Alright, still a pretty good damage here. I might need a third rotation, maybe. Not a full third, but I might need to do this a third time. Maybe. We'll see. I need to get super, though. If you really want me to big brain this here, okay, Proc Devour, like I have it currently. I can shoot one of these eyes if I really need to. Kind of letting the little blue orb do its thing for now. So I can get some more energy in my super meter. This is not going according to plan. Alright, well, kind of don't have an option. I'm also not getting heavy ammo much here. Kind of trying to take it patiently. Ugh. Alright. Fine. There you go. Should be able to get super by the time this takes me to the next level. Come on. Put it up. Thank you. This thing is firing on all cylinders now, which is awesome. I might die though. That would be really bad. 3, 2. Alright, so this is going to take me to damage. I'm kind of in a pretty hard spot because I don't necessarily want to use my super, but I kind of really want to. Alright, so that's gonna take me up. How do I want to do this? This is gonna be really interesting. Whichever way I do it. Why are you still... Oh, I didn't even do enough damage. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Well, thankfully I didn't pop super. So, let's see. So that's going to give me 2. Pretty much just as much as Last Stand, effectively. The strategy of this is so hilarious. Let's go for it. Another one of these things. Basically, it's not helping. I did get it in time, so I don't necessarily have to go too crazy here, but I do have to get it. I'm still kind of going to be in a real rough spot here. Alright, so I should have enough damage now. I'm gonna try and get my pop shots while I have the opportunity. It's on. Alright, I can still stay here for a second, and I will try to get my health back. I'm gonna pop this grenade before you can jump up here. Alright, so somehow I have to make a note of not popping. That's close. That's really close. I really don't want to pop super. Yeesh, I probably didn't even have to do that, frankly. Am I going to get the... If I get the final stand, this is done. It's so over. But I have to get the final stands. That's the only thing that's the issue. I'm so close to. I should be able to get it. Alright, perfect. So final stand. I'm gonna I'm gonna go without my thingy. Boy. Oh, I don't have special? What? That's not good. That's fine, we got it anyway. We got it anyway, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And you still didn't give me Buried Bloodline. Okay. Alright, dude. Still didn't give me Buried Bloodline. Fine. Beacon Rouse and Adagio doesn't sound bad. Fine. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. I could have done that flawless. I totally could have. I so could have. $5,000%, but it's fine. It feels good. Feels good though. Feels really good. We're done. We're so done. We're so done. Thank goodness for that.